On my last train show video, I revealed all the awesome bargains I got at the Kitchener train show, and you guys helped me identify some of the manufacturers that these locos were made by, including this imposter. He was in a Bachmann box and he is not a Bachmann, but that's okay, he's still a good runner. Anyway, I have more. Welcome to part 2. Hello YouTubes. Before you ask, yes, I do have an addiction problem, and 2, no, I'm not seeking help for it. Having too much fun. Right, let us dig in to the other half of the insane bargains I got at the Kitchener train show. I'm going to start off with this. You guys told me I need to get more steam trains, and since I'm such a slave to my subscribers, did as I was told, and I got this. Now, as you can see, it's not the original box. It's a Bachmann model power. Hopefully, the engine itself is in good condition. And from first looking at it, it does in fact look remarkably good. Let's have a look at the wheels. Now, the seller did tell me that he kind of not exactly hardwired. Yeah, he did hardwire it because, and I totally agree with this, the tender is always going to be with the loco, so why have it having a dodgy connection? So that should never come apart. Anyway, have a look at the wheels. The wheels look absolutely spotless. He did test this, it did run, although it was just a tiny little test track, so I'm hoping it makes it all the way around my track. And of course, I have no idea what this is, because I'm pretty new to steam trains, because of all the moving parts, although there's not that many, no there is, there's lots of moving parts, what am I talking about? But this is part of the reason I haven't got any steam trains yet. I'm kind of a bit terrified of having to work on this sort of thing. So many things to go wrong, and all these wobbly wheels that fall off, and that the front ones are different sizes and the back ones are, oh my goodness, I'm terrified already. But hopefully it runs great and I never have to take it apart. So leave a comment, tell me what this is. As far as I'm concerned, it's a green Canadian National steam train. That's all I know. It's nice though, right? I'm sure it's got some historic value. Okay, let's move that aside. We will of course be testing this on the track once I've gone through everything I've got. Now, because I got that steam train and something else at the same vendor, he threw in a couple of these for like $5 each. And these of course will go with the steam loco. Wow, those couplers are rusty. I hope that's not indicative of the rest of I'm sorry, I'm still getting over the fact I said indicative. What on earth does that even mean? Oh, rusty wheel shafts, axles. Still spins, but I'm going to have to replace those wheels. They're bad. I think something's been eating the plastic wheels there. Should be okay for a once around the track though, but those couplers definitely need replaced. Nice little, what are they? Excuse me. Express refrigeration, express fridges. Reefers, I think you call them over here. But they will match the steam train, maybe try and find a little caboose, or paint one of the millions that I seem to have in the same colour and add some decals. Wow, very, very small printing in them. Really nice. Needs a bit of a clean up. Okay, moving on to the more fun stuff. Locomotives. We have a Walthers train line. What's this? It probably says it on it. GP9 it says, but after the last video I'm very skeptical about everything that's in these boxes, so leave a comment, let me know if this is indeed a Walthers train line. I mean, it says it all there, but let's get it out of the box and you guys can confirm or deny. If it's ever been out of the box, $20 as you can see. If this is indeed a Walthers train line, $20 is an absolute bargain, considering it looks in really nice condition. Come on, oh, there's a couple of push holes at the back. Excuse me, I've got the morning coughs. So we have the CN livery with the, I was going to say that's the Canadian flag, but it's actually the whole of North America. You got Florida down there, and I don't think California curls around like that at the bottom, but hey, wee bit dusty. Let's see if everything's intact. Handrails all there. That one needs to get put back in there. Yep, handrails are all good. Couplers are good. Turn upside down. All-wheel drive, all-wheel pickup. Walthers train line, made in China. That's really nice. Oh my goodness, I really hope that runs good, because I got the Via Rail. It was a Walthers train line, and it is super quiet, super smooth, super heavy, just like this. This could also be one of my best runners. I also seem to have the morning shakes. I don't know what's going on. Not enough coffee, that's the problem, or maybe too much. Let's put him back in for now. Move on to the next one. Let's get into this bag. I take these prime bubble wrap bags with me. I don't want to give the vendors more work than they need. I just want to grab the locos, pay the money, move on to the next one. So that's why I take these prime bags. Oh, I forgot I had this. Gigantic Lehigh Valley, don't know what the type of loco this is, $20. Feels reasonably heavy. Let's see now. It may or may not be an all-wheel drive. Let's see if it's got all-wheel pickup at least. Oh, this is similar to another loco I've got where it only picks up on these two and these two, and those ones are dummies. Yeah, oh, that's not turning very nice. Needs a wee bit of oil in there. That one's a dummy. Needs a bit of a wheel clean. So, they're connected to a motor, or gears, I can tell, because they're not spinning all the way. And those two are also connected. So it's basically 8-wheel drive, which isn't bad. An 8-wheel pickup. Bit of a broken railing there that I need to glue together. All the rest of the railings are okay. I can hear something inside. Something loose in there. Hopefully it's nothing important. Might just be a drive shaft. No, that's important. So let me know what that is, and we will test that on the track once we're done. Oh, I don't like the look of that wee wire down there. A wee bit close to the wheels. Although there's one there too. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. Okay, next. In the bag, we have another one of these. $10. This has got traction tires, which I hate, but they're in good condition and the wheels are pretty clean. I do have one similar to this. It is a Bachmann, so it should be reasonable. It's got all-wheel pickup, and it appears to be in pretty great condition, actually. Again, $10. Not sure if the guy said it ran, but I'll make it run. And I will be adding lighting, LED lighting and stuff. That's pretty nice, actually. That will join the CP Rail F series fleet that I've got on the shelf. Although I'm running out of room on the shelf. Okay, moving on. Final loco in the bubble wrap bag is another $10 loco, which I'm actually shocked at because this is the same type. What's that, an F40, I think. Looks very similar to the Via Rail one, although this one is not all-wheel, might be all-wheel drive, but it's got traction tires there and there. In fact, what's going on here? So it appears to have traction tires at the back, but those wheels are not connected to anything. Those ones are. I can see a gear in there. It would seem ridiculous to have a traction tyre on a wheel that's not connected to a drive. So there might be some work needed in there. That one's not connected. That one's not connected. So at the moment, all I've got is those two wheels there are the only ones driving it, because the rest spin freely, so they're not connected to a drive. But that's okay. The body is amazing condition. That's well worth a fix. I'm condemning it before I've even tested it, but we'll find out soon. Okay, moving on. We have a Model Power, allegedly, CP rail. Is this a SD45, he guesses? What does it say inside? SD40-2. I was close. I was close. If that's what it is, leave a comment. Let me know if it is indeed an SD40-2. I'm so skeptical now because of that not Bachmann in a Bachmann box. Just because it fits doesn't mean that's what it is, I guess. Right, let's have a look at the underneath. Take out all the cat hairs. It says made in Yugoslavia. Is that where Model Power is made? I have no idea. Wheels are a little bit dirty, need a wee bit of a clean down there. Handrails are solid. They're way too chunky. They don't look very realistic, but they're solid, they're intact. Front one's there. A wee bit of work needed there. I don't understand how these sections here get so scuffed. What is going on? Strange. Horns intact. And the guardrails at the side are all intact, which isn't surprising because although these are plastic, they're like 2 millimeters thick, which is crazy thick. Reasonably heavy. Let's see, we have pickups on those wheels. More cat hair. I'm being catist, it might be dog hair. Pickups there. So we've got pickups there, pickups there. These will be dummies. That's a dummy there. That'll be a dummy there. That drives. That drives. This is very similar to the Lehigh Valley then. Both made in Yugoslavia. So are they both Model Power? Or is this just made by the neighbour of this guy? I don't know. But it's nice. I do like this one. Nice and big. Oh, right. You guys educated me. The -2 means that it's got these wheels are slightly forward of the nose, and these wheels are slightly backwards of the rear, which I think is what designates the -2 thing. I hope this runs nice because it looks good. It's nice and heavy, and it was only $20. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. Find out if it runs and see if I'm still happy. Which way round was this in there? There we go. Okay. And finally, the most important thing I had on my list. I wanted something to pull my Rio Grande yellow passenger coaches. I was looking online for a F7 or a PA1 Rio Grande. Couldn't find any in Canada. I would have to get them on eBay from the USA, and it was going to be like $100 by the time it got to my house. That includes shipping and tax and customs and exchange rate. I wasn't willing to pay $100 for an F-Series loco that I didn't even know if it ran. So that's what I was hunting for at the train show, and I found this. I'll give you a closer look. This is not an F-Series loco, and it's also not a PA1. It is in fact whatever that is. Please leave a comment. I've not bothered to Google this. I have seen them, but I've never really found out what they are. But as you can see, it's got this strange raised cab with the little windows at the back. It's kind of like a PA1 because it's got quite a long nose. but this raised cab, I actually really like this because it kind of goes with the passenger coaches because they've got kind of domes at the top, you know, the sort of viewing areas. Now, this is in fact, I did read it somewhere, yeah, at the very back, it says Rivarossi, made in Italy, so it should be good. He did test it on his little test track at the show, so I know it works. Although it works that much and that much. But I've heard good things about Rivarossi, even though it's got 2 traction tyres there. I'm not sure about the pickup. It might be similar to the Athearn pickup because I'm not seeing any of those little brass tabs connecting the inside of the wheels. So it might have those sort of brass bearings that feed the power in. It's got a good weight to it, although it seems to be balanced more to the back than the front. Yeah, it's a lot of weight in the back. Body wise, looks to be in pretty much perfect condition. I'm not sure if it's supposed to have guardrails anywhere. I don't think so. It's kind of similar to the PA1. Very excited, and I just think this is going to look perfect with all my Rio Grande coaches. So, nothing much else to say about this. Let us now put this to the side and we will get to the track, start testing all my lovely locos. Let's begin with Steamy McSteamerson. Now, there's no way I'm going to be able to put that on the track with one hand, so I will see you over there when that is on the track. There she is in all her mechanical glory. That's a lot of wheels. I think I counted 26 wheels. I really don't know if this is going to get around my sketchy track. I think I'll replace that red wire. It's a wee bit obvious. Just replace it with a black one if it's going to live like that. Okay, enough procrastination. Let's see if it runs. Actually, before I do that, if someone would like to point out, or I'm pointing it out, but if someone could tell me, oh, I know what that is. It's supposed to be a bell there, isn't there? Ding, 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 ding. I might have to 3D print a bell then. Nope, that's better. Now you can see it. That's definitely a bell holder, right? Okay, right, let's give it some power. See if we can get anything around the track here. Let's go. Oh, that's smooth and quiet. Oh, look at it go. See, this is the one thing I love about steam trains is all that mechanical action, and we have a derailment. Whoop, stop, stop, stop. Okay, that was probably caused by the... Actually, it's in there. You can see it, the wire is pushing it round. Oh, give me a second to see if I can do something about that. Right, let me give you a closer look to what happened there. You see that plug at the back? It just sticks out an awful lot. It goes in there. Now, I don't know if it's picking up power from the back or if it's sending power for this backlight. Quick look at the underside. I'm not actually seeing any power pickups there, so I think it might just be feeding the power to the back. But anyway, let's see if we can put this back in the track and that without this big giant plug. We'll just tuck it in there, see if it actually still runs. Right, we're back in the track. All the wheels are on. All 26 of them. Right, let's try again. I do like how smooth it is, that's awesome. I'm going to make it round this time. So far so good. And death. Why? Just needs to run round the track, but we will. So far it's really smooth. Let's hope and pray it makes it all the way around. Made it over the first major turnout, second major turnout. The next place that my trains like to derail is at the bottom of this hill, just after the rocks as it goes round the bend. My athers like to come off just round here. Okay, must be an athern problem. Right, I've got a fairly tricky set of points here. No issues there. And then I've got 3 sets of points or turnouts along here. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to turn up the power a little bit, see how fast this baby can go. Okay, I'm not going full power because I do think this needs a bit of a run-in. Well, that looks magnificent. Thank you for persuading me to get one. That looks really nice. It goes around the whole track. I'll maybe try it with the reefers at the end of the video. Depends how they behave. I'm not keen on those couplers, and I've got other stuff to show you. All right, talking of which, let's move on to the next loco. Carefully lift this up. Much easier to take off the track than put on the track, have you noticed? Okay, this does actually like to fall off on its side, even when it's on its wheels. It's fine on the track, it just... So anyway, talking nonsense. Right, we'll maybe try those later. Right, let's move on to the $10 F7 thingy-majig. Relatively easy to get these in the track. 4 wheels. Okay, not sure if this is going to work, because it was only $10. We can but try. Let's go. Buzzing sound has commenced. Buzzing sound has changed. Still buzzing. Oh, we have movement, albeit a little bit jerky. More power. We are at half power. Let's get it 3/4 power, give it a fighting chance. And we're off, making lots of whiny noises. Again, it's probably not been running a while, needs a bit of time to circulate all the lube. And hopefully it'll get a bit quieter over time. Certainly seems to run fine for $10. No complaints for $10, I'll take that. That's a win. Right, next. Let's move on to this Walthers train line. I am expecting the absolute best from this, because the other 2 Walthers train lines I've got are silky smooth and silent. Please be like your brothers and sisters. Let's find out. Oh, I guess I didn't get it on the track properly. Take 2. I'm hearing a wheel click thing. I might have a huge chunk of dirt somewhere. And it is a little bit jerky. It should be smoother than that. It is reasonably quiet though. I've got a bit more power. Hopefully free some stuff up. I have a horrible feeling that it's got a split gear in there because it should be smoother than that. You could tell as it was slowing down it was kind of doing that, and this should be really smooth. So we will get into that on maybe a tune-up Tuesday. We'll have a look at that. Okay, moving on. Let's try this. I don't think this is going to run. This is the $10 F40. I think it's an F40, you tell me. Right, wheels are on. Let's give it some power. Oh, what a shame. Kind of knew there was going to be something wrong with this because it was only attached to the drive with one axle, so not the end of the world. Even for $10 it's worth it for the shell, but we will get into that on a Fix It Friday. Okay, we have 3 more to go, and we will go with this SD40-2. Look at me knowing what trains are called. Right, oh, and this is a 6-axle job. I was a wee bit worried about the 6 axles going around my track because my track is not the most precise. Anyway, wheels are on, let's go. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, he's rough. It's got half power now. More power required. 3/4 power. I don't like giving it full power just in case I burn a motor out. Little bit noisy, but it seems to run okay. Needs a bit of work. Another tune-up Tuesday candidate, I believe. Looks nice going around the track, but I was hoping it'd be a little bit smoother than that. But hey, what was that, a $20 local? Okay, this one I'm not sure. I think this has got the same running gear as that Chesy there, which is not the best runner, but we'll see. We'll see. Come on, Lehigh Valley, do us proud. Another 6-axle job. Yeah, I just spotted that the 2 front wheels are not equidistant from the third axle, and the same at the back. Yeah, who cares? Right, let's see if it runs. And the answer to that is definitely what is going on there. Looks like we have a gear problem. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh well, let's not make it any worse. Power down. That's okay, we'll get into that on a Fix It Friday. Goodness, I'm going to be busy for the next couple of months. And finally, what I've always been waiting for, I was going to say you've all been waiting for, but it's really just me. My Rio Grande, whatever on earth this is. To be honest, this is the only one that I really want to work well. Because I've been trying to get something like this for a couple of months. Okay, here we go. I'm going to take a breather and I'll see you in a second. I'm sure it's not healthy to get this excited and obsessed with trains, but we're all in the same boat, right? Okay, fingers crossed. Let's give it a go. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. A wee bit grumbly, needs a clean. Actually quite a lot grumbly. Needs a big clean, more power required. Main thing is, it makes it round the track, doesn't fall off. Oh, it got a bit quieter when I gave it more power. I don't think it's been running a while. Made it around the death curve. Light is very dim at the front, but he'll be getting the LEDs, possibly even a DCC decoder in it. I'm going to give it another lap round because it was starting to free up a bit there when it was going round down the hill. Well, I think that looks spectacular in a goofy kind of way. Make sure you leave a comment. Let me know a brief history of that particular loco. So all that's left to do with that one then is hook it up to its Rio Grande coaches, send it round on its victory lap. Obviously I have a lot of locos primed and ready for Tune-Up Tuesday and Fix It Friday. Should have enough going to keep me going till the next train show at least. Now, I think I'll give the next show a miss. It's this coming Sunday in St Catharines, which is near Niagara Falls. So I think I'll give it a miss. Also, I spent all my money in that show, so I'll need to just chill. I've got plenty to work on. Anyway, enough rambling. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your help. And I'll see you in the track for the victory lap. Bye for now.